I know how you must be feeling, Jack. But I'll take such good care of her, you know I will. Shall I come back with you and tell her?
No, I'll tell her.
Do you enjoy doing that, Mr. Turney?
Well, I'm enjoying restoring the bike, but not this particular job. Oh, damn! It won't fit.
I remember when I was little, my dad bought home one of them old grandfather clocks. He said it fell off the back of the lorry, but it weren't broke or out.
It must have landed on something particularly soft.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Any road, one day I climbed inside it and took the clock to bits and I couldn't get it back together again.
You do surprise me.
My dad was dead mad. Belted me.
Sam, this is a fascinating insight into your childhood, but does this story have a point?
No, I just thought, it's a bit like you. You've taken that off and you can't get it back on, can you?
No, because it isn't the right one. I shall have to try and find another one. Heaven knows where, they're very rare.
Hey, I've seen one that looks like that. I can't remember where.
On the back of a lorry beside a grandfather clock?
No.
Sam, you go and look for it, and if you find it, you bring it back here, right?
What happened, Dad?
What's the matter?
We'd have to go live with Mum, do we?
We don't, do we?
Come on, Dad, tell us.
Yeah, all right, lads, give us a chance. It's not good. You two, you're staying here with me. But Victoria, the judge thought, well, he thought Victoria should be with her mum.
That's stupid.
It's not right. She wants to be here with us.
Is there anything you can do?
No.
I feel much more comfortable now I'm back in my ordinary clothes. That was just a bit of girly fun, dolling up like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, thing is, Kelly, I wasn't really that keen on Bob.
Is that right?
Yeah. He was new to the area and a bit lonely, so I took pity on him.
You all over, that is. Big-hearted.
Yeah, sometimes I think I'm far too soft for my own good. I should have sent him packing the first time I saw him. But it was obvious he was smitten. He couldn't take his eyes off me. Or his hands.
Must have been awful for you, having him all over you like that.
Yeah, well, I put up with it because I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, sure. There's just one thing I don't understand.
What's that?
If he's so keen on you, then why didn't he turn up today when he said he would?
We're closed. I said we're closed.
What if it's Bob?
Well, it won't be, not now. Oh, I suppose you better open the door.
Hello, gorgeous. Here, some beautiful blooms for the flower of the day.
Oh, thank you. They are lovely.
The least I could do turning up at this time. What a day I've had. I've had wall-to-wall grief since the minute I got out of bed this morning. I need perking up, Viv.
I'll do my best.
You're all that's kept me going. All those stroppy shopkeepers moaning at me about dodgy gussets. I kept seeing your face.
Did you?
And as I was driving here, I could feel the vibration as I got closer and closer. Did you feel it?
Well, I've had the odd tremor. I was just saying to Kelly that you'd be here in a minute, wasn't I, love?
Yeah, something like that.
In fact, I was just about to change into something more glamorous.
Well, why don't I come upstairs and help you choose?
Ooh, all right.
I've got a pair of shimmering 7 deniers in the car that are perfect for legs like yours.
You know where Daddy's been today, sweetheart?
You've been to see the man who said Andy could be my brother.
A judge, that's right. And I went to see him because he had to decide whether you should stay with me or go and live with your mummy.
But I want to live with both of you.
Yeah, I know you do. And we both want you to live with us. That's why I had to go and see the judge. And He thinks that you should go and live with your mummy.
But I like living here.
I know you do. And I love having you here. I'll still see you.
Jack, when's Sarah coming?
She should be on her way now. She was going to get a taxi from the court.
You mean Victoria's going tonight?
Yeah. We better go to your room. Pack your things so that when Mummy comes, you'll be ready.
All right.
Zoe, didn't expect to find you here this late.
It's not through choice, believe me.
Oh, has there been some kind of problem?
Yes, there has. You were supposed to be back yesterday. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, I've got old friends in that part of Ireland. They asked me to stay over. I could hardly refuse.
And how much did that cost? You didn't go there just to frit away the firm's money.
Well, it hardly cost anything. My friends put me up. They have got this gorgeous estate. It is a little piece of heaven on earth.
Oh, how wonderful for you. And it didn't occur to you to pick up the phone and let us know you're going to be late back.
Well, no, not really. I assumed things here would tick over nicely whilst I was away.
Yes, they have, thanks to me. I spent hours here today, time I can ill afford.
Well, what can I say? I'm sorry if you've been inconvenienced.
You can't just run this business when you feel like it.
All right, Zoe. My wrist has been well and truly slapped. There's no real harm done, is there?
Not this time. Just don't let it happen again.
Do you want to hear about my trip? It was very successful. I've lined up a lot of new clients.
You can tell me about it tomorrow. I am not in the mood.
All right, you've made your point.
A bit of shawnery. And hold the phone a long way from your ear.
Hello, Andy. Robert. I expect Jack's explained to you what's going to happen. Victoria's going to come live with me.
And Richie?
I'll look after her. You know how much I love her. And you're both welcome to come and see her whenever you want to.
We see her every day when she's living here.
Look, I know this is difficult for you. And one day you'll both understand why I had to do this, but there's no point in me trying to explain now, not when you're both so upset. So I'll just go and get Victoria and I'll leave. Where is she?
She's upstairs with Jack, packing.
You must really hate us.
No, of course I don't.
I'll tell him you're here.
You stay there.
What did you expect?
Don't judge me, Kathy, please.
You don't care what I think, surely.
I'd like someone to at least try and see things from my point of view.
The judge has already done that, hasn't he?
Things were over between Jack and I long before I got involved with Richie. The atmosphere in this house was awful. Children suffer when a marriage has died. It's better this way.
Don't hide behind your children, Sarah. I'll think even less of you.
Victoria will be happy living with me. You'll see.
I hope you're right, for your sake. I better go. I think you better stay there till Jack comes down.
He ain't being messed about.
Well, you shouldn't work for Chris Tate, then.
He doesn't own me. I mean, look round here, Terry. What do you see?
Bunch of folk having a meal.
Wrong. This room's a gold mine. I can see at least half a dozen potential punters.
Look, can we just order our food?
If I wanted to go off with somebody else, he couldn't stop me. And neither could you.
No, you're right. I couldn't.
But then that's why you're here, isn't it? To keep an eye on me. I don't know how you put up with him, the grief he gives you.
Is it any worse than what you do?
Ooh, touched a nerve, have I?
Look, Charlie, do what you like. If you're gonna go, go. You don't owe me either.
Glad to hear it. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm starving. Oi, bottle of champagne, best you've got. Well, if Chris is paying, better make the most of it, eh?
Oh, Sean. What a lovely surprise. I didn't expect to see you tonight.
Angie told me you called, so I thought I'd better come round and see you before you disappear again.
Oh, tomorrow would have done. The only place I'm going is home for a long soak in a hot bath.
Have you any idea how much you've messed me round by staying away like that?
So Zoe was telling me. I had no idea you'd miss me so much.
You don't get it, do you? I've contacted some suppliers about the horse boxes, but I can't keep them holding on indefinitely. They want a decision.
Well, then make one. You're in charge of transport, aren't you?
You are supposed to be in charge of the stud farm.
You know, I had a butler once. One of his jobs was to talk to cook, find out what was for dinner, and choose the wine. Now, I told him to get on with it, but he insisted on checking with me every single day. Such a pain. I had to let him go eventually.
And that's how you see me, is it?
There, Sean. That's how you see yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, hail the conquering hero. Welcome back, Seth.
Hey, come and sit yourself down, Seth, lad. Hey, no one's been allowed on that stool while you've been away. Ain't that right, Bernice?
That's right. Come here and give us a kiss.
Hey, steady on, you'll be making Betty jealous.
Oh, she'll understand. Now, you're not paying for any drinks tonight. It's all on the house.
No way. Change your mind, then?
Betty's going to watch a romantic film.
No, we didn't fancy it, don't blame you.
It's not so much the film, it's what she'll expect after. Puts her in the mood for love. These days I need a week's notice in writing for them sort of carrying on.
In that case, you're better off in here.
And have some business to do any road. Oh, Marlon.
Hello, Seth. Nice to see you.
You and all. Have a look in there.
Hang on. I only deal with bona fide suppliers, me.
Fresh as a ferret's breakfast. Caught this afternoon.
Ah, yeah, we're there.
Spare me the details. How much?
Fish for a pint.
Give over. I can get them for a lot less than that.
Yeah, farmed and frozen. Not like them.
Go on, then.
And the first pint tomorrow. I'm all right to need.
Hey, it's good to have you back, Seth, lad.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I needed that. I was starving.
I'm not surprised the amount of energy you burned up earlier.
Not complaining, are you?
Oh, no. I can stand the pace, don't you worry.
Good, because I haven't satisfied all my appetites, if you know what I mean.
Don't hold with public displays of affection at their time of life.
You don't begrudge them a little happiness, do you, Mrs. Birch?
I didn't say that. I just don't want to see it. It curdles me port.
Well, it's no fun growing old alone, as I well know. So if Viv's found a man who brings a smile to her face, good luck to her.
You would say that. You always were a libertine.
Oh, you must have felt like her at least once.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you about it. Oh, disgusting.
All the drawers are empty now, Daddy. What shall I bring next? Daddy?
Maybe we could sort your toys out.
All right.
We can put them in this.
Do you want me to take cover for a bit?
It's all right, son. It's all right. Thanks.
Maybe we should leave a couple of your toys here for when you come back to stay. What do you reckon, Andy?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think, Daddy?
Yeah, I think the boys are right. You'll be coming back here lots of times.
All right. I'll leave Mr. Lamb in charge.
I reckon you and me have got a lot in common, you know.
Because we both work for Chris Tay.
Do you mind not mentioning him? No, I mean, you were a rugby player, right? Fit, good looking, loads of women lusting after you in those tight little shorts.
I did all right.
But you got a bit flabby, got a few knocks. Then the younger lads came along and bingo, it were all over and you hardly waved 30 goodbye.
It's about right.
What, same thing will happen to me, won't it?
Yeah, I reckon. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm not going to turn into some sad old has-been, that's for sure.
Well, you're saying that's what I am?
No, don't be so paranoid. I'm saying I'll be ready. I'll have got some money put by, I'll know when it's time to get out.
Yeah, well, I reckon I'd have worked out. Wife, country pub. Look at me now.
Yeah, sitting with some good-looking lass in a swanky restaurant. What's so bad about that?
Yeah, but who's paying for it?
Who cares? Stop feeling so sorry for yourself.
Sorry. Force of habit.
Well, forget it. OK, so you don't like what you do, but it's a job, not a life sentence.
You're right.
I know I am. Should see some at losers I've come across, and they're rubbish I have to listen to. But you're still a good-looking guy. Got a lot going for you.
Taxi's on its way.
Okay. Nearly time to go, sweetheart. We're gonna miss you. Aren't we, lads? Come here.
Is there something the matter, Bernice?
That was my cousin Paul on the phone. His girlfriend's been rushed into hospital. Acute appendicitis.
Is she all right?
Oh, she will be, but she's going to be out of action for a while. The thing is, they've just bought this bar near Sorrento. They're due to open next week.
Will they have to postpone?
Not if they can get some help. That's why he was ringing. He wants me to go over for a couple of weeks.
Do you want to go?
He sounded desperate.
Then you go. It'd be like a working holiday.
But it's such an awkward time, what with the build-up to the wedding and everything.
That's all under control. You go. It'll do you good.
Oh, you're such a lovely man.
Right, he wants another drink, I'm buying.
Yeah, why not?
You sure? We've had a long day. Thought you might want an early night.
We could have one more. Poor old Kelly's only just finished working.
Yeah, you tell her, Bob.
We'll go after this one. Promise.
I don't want to be like a party pooper. It's just that I want to get you all to myself.
It'll be worth waiting for, I promise you. Besides, there's no rush. We've got all night, haven't we?
Have we?
Unless you want me to leave now and book into the B&B.
You mean you haven't already?
I want to wake up in the morning and see the daylight streaming through the curtains, lighting up your lovely face.
If you ever even think about staying anywhere else, I will scratch your eyes out.
I've got something for you, Mr. Turney.
Hello.
Go on, open it.
Oh, Sam. That's exactly what I need.
I told you I'd seen one.
Hey, where'd you get that?
I got it off that rusty old bike you told me to chuck away. You know, after you'd taken off the number plates.
Is that so? No, I'm really very grateful to you, Sam. How much do you want for it?
I don't know.
Hey, hang on a minute. I paid for that bike. Any money should come to me.
I don't think so, Rick. You threw it away. How does £20 sound?
Sounds all right.
I'll throw in a couple of pints, too.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Turney.
Everything's loaded. We're ready to go.
Time to say goodbye.
Bye, Victoria.
Bye.
You be a good girl. Do you hear me?
I will, I promise.
You keep brushing those teeth.
Can you see your face in them?
Bye, my sweetheart.
It's time, Jack, please. Hop in. Put your seatbelt up. Jack.
Oh, go. Just go, will you?